Once in the heart of the ancient world, there stood a city that would grow from humble beginnings into the greatest empire the world had ever known. The rise of the Roman Empire was a triumph of human ambition, resilience, and vision. But as with all great things, time, forces beyond control, and the wisdom of experience would eventually bring it to its knees. The rise, the fall, and the enduring legacy of Rome speak not only to the past, but offer us lessons for our own lives. Today, let's journey through these ancient stories and reflect on the wisdom they hold. You see, in many ways, the Roman Empire mirrors the stories we live in our own lives. It began with great potential, spurred on by courage, leadership, and unity. In the beginning, there was nothing but ambition and drive. The people of Rome fought tirelessly for a vision, conquering new lands, building roads, creating structures that still stand today. They sought greatness and prosperity, often through struggle, sacrifice, and discipline. Think of your own life and the empires you're building, both internally and externally. We all seek something: a career, a relationship, a personal goal, and we pour our energy into achieving it. The Romans showed us the power of discipline and focus. They mastered the art of building something that could last for generations, creating a world that would echo through time. But just as the Roman Empire flourished, it also faced challenges that many could not foresee. Perhaps, too, in our own lives, we find ourselves unprepared for the storms that may come. Rome's eventual fall was not a sudden event, but a slow unraveling, a story of neglect, internal corruption, and a loss of direction. As time passed, the very values that had built the empire began to erode. Leaders grew distracted by power, wealth, and control, while the foundation of what truly made the empire strong, its sense of purpose, its connection to its people, began to crumble. Isn't this true for us as well? Often the things we build in life, the relationships, the careers, even our very selves, can only withstand so much neglect. If we lose touch with our values, our purpose, and the things that ground us, the very foundation we've worked so hard to build can begin to fade away. It's not the grand battles or the grandiose ambitions that will determine our legacy, but the quiet, consistent choices we make in everyday life. When we lose sight of that, when we forget what matters most, we too may experience our own fall. As a monk, I have learned that the key to lasting growth, to avoiding the fall that so many face, lies in constant self reflection. Just as the Romans neglected the small cracks that appeared in their empire, we too must tend to the subtle imbalances in our lives before they become monumental. The most important question we can ask ourselves is not what we have built, but how we are nurturing the foundation beneath it. Are we living with intention? Are we focusing on the things that truly matter? Or are we caught in the whirlwind of ambition, neglecting the little things that will sustain us? The rise of Rome shows us what can happen when we move with purpose, but the fall reminds us that we must remain vigilant and humble. Our personal empire, our peace, our relationships, our work requires constant care. Just as Rome fell, not from a single great event, but from the erosion of its core values, so can we. But unlike the fall of an empire, we have the power to rebuild, to adapt, and to rise again. Each moment of mindfulness is an opportunity to restore balance. When you feel the weight of ambition pressing against you, remember that true success is not about conquering the world, but about conquering the self. Like the Roman soldiers who fought for their empire, fight for your peace. Like the engineers who built the roads, lay down a path that will guide you toward fulfillment. The journey of self reflection, personal growth, And mindfulness is an ongoing one, much like the story of Rome. And just like the empire, your journey will be full of triumphs and challenges, but it's how you face them with clarity, purpose, and wisdom that will shape the life you leave behind. Remember, in your life, as in Rome, the rise is just the beginning, and the fall can be avoided with the wisdom of balance. Tend to your values, stay true to your purpose, and be ever watchful of the small things that guide your steps. Build your empire on the foundations of mindfulness, reflection, and care, and it will stand the test of time. Take a moment today to reflect on your journey. Are you tending to the things that truly matter? If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing to this channel for more reflections and life lessons. Join me as we continue to walk this path of wisdom together.